guys, this is Microphone Monkeys, and I am joined here by ex-adult film star / bodyguard Will Detmering, aka Tripp.
How are you?
Stone Cold Steve Hoffman.
Freedom.
And the karma capitalist from Oakland's own Darren Atherton.
Wake up.
Out of Oakland, thank God. Out for more.
So the first two things from this past week, two AI robotic stories. In Australia, an AI bot for a tourist company hallucinated social media posts saying that there was a Tasmania water port entity that never existed, and they booked up all of these bookings. Had all of these tourists come. It said it's one of the main attractions in all Australia.
Highest rank attraction.
Oh my God.
That's good.
Total fabrication. So I guess AI's not just killing us Skynet style, they're just humiliating everyone first now.
Or they're just hallucinating in free market capitalist form. You know, it's just like
It wasn't
New
like,
industry, virtual vacation.
vacations.
Yeah, just get your Oculus
was
on.
there anything even there? Like a profit
Nothing.
incentive?
It's
Just
not-
an empty desert field?
They took attractions from across the earth and combined them into a fantasy fake attraction.
So it had a great description, but nothing.
Yeah. It's like a geyser thing.
Did
like
they
Yellowstone.
take in money from all these?
Oh yeah, they
get-
booked it all, and they had an automated AI bot. So they was just making these pictures.
I wonder where all this money was deposited to.
Oh, there might be some
In a
refunds.
Monero wallet somewhere.
Yeah. Hoffman's account somewhere.
With the Tasmanian virtual bank.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and tied into this theme, I think in China, they have a biomimetic AI robot woman with human body temperature known as Moya
Moya.
that walks more similar to humans now, has realistic skin, and keeps a body temperature around 98 degrees. So that when you touch them and interact with them, it's like a real human.
It's
getting there.
supposed those goofy, lonely scientists have somebody to sleep with, you know? And they're not cold.
Yeah, well, they're basically, they know we're worried about cold machines, so they're making them more warm and approachable now.
Your
So
virtual partner is getting closer and closer.
you'll have, well, I know Will
Moya,
said-
let's spoon, not cold.
Very cool.
Will told us he's on the wait list since Tuesday.
That's right.
But just for research. He said something
much-
about field research.
That's
I
right.
don't know.
Is it a big deposit? Or
I don't know. We'll have
Yeah.
to see. I think he's planning on making some big deposits once it comes.
Oh, I don't think there are enough blue pills in the country for that. Talk about virtual vacations.
It's like a robot that has a body temperature, or is it just
Oh, yeah.
virtual? It's actually
Oh, it's
Oh,
an
it's
actual.
actual.
real
Yeah.
bot. It's a feel-good partner.
See, once you combine AI and robotics,
Oh, yeah.
now
What-
they're. Yeah.
What I love about that is they're all interconnected. Whereas, like, we get our information from, our phones and TV. When they learn something, they all learn it. It's instantaneous.
Well, we talked about last week that blog, like chat they have only among AI robots.
Oh, yeah.
And humans.
Well, there's
will
been
allow.
some fake humans in there. Some guy.
Oh, okay.
Some guy did all sorts of nasty stuff with that.
Well, the other thing.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I'd like to give my shipping address on. Probably not a good idea.
That's shipping with a P, not a
Just
T.
ship to the Moose Lodge.
You could, yeah, to the Moose Lodge. You could probably get a beta discount there
There you go.
if you survive.
Senior citizen discount.
Senior citizen beta.
That might be a new cause of older strokes.
Yeah.
Well, the whole
warm
thing with
living.
AI is that these machines can't. There's nothing tactile for them. They can't feel, touch, or anything.
Well, that's
so
not-
they imagine it. So they make it the hallucination. They just make it
The
real.
thing is, like, Optimus has full articulation of the hands, right? So full movement, knuckles and everything, rotation, pull, and grab. So it's got the ability, all the gyroscopic stuff, to be able to do it. It hasn't learned that fully yet. So they're thinking 5-6 years down the road, once they all teach each other how to do that, So they'll have that. So they'll have tactical sensation.
Okay. Well, isn't
It's soon.
Optimus? Can it just fold itself into a car?
No,
That's
it can.
very
But the thing is,
That's Optimus Prime.
within a
Optimus Prime,
couple
it's
of
not
years,
there yet.
you guys, within a couple of years, Optimus is going to be driving right next to you with some old lady in the car, going shopping at fucking Kroger. Oh, I swore.
Oh,
Going shopping at Kroger. I mean, it's only a couple years away.
there you go.
It's
Can
that
you
soon.
imagine?
No.
Michio Kaku had a thing where the current large language models have
He
like
said
the
Kaku.
Kaku. Have the IQ of like a cockroach, but these large language models are going to start getting like the IQ of a lower mammal, IQ of a primate into the century, and that's when you get nervous.
Wow, they become
I think we're
Democrats.
there. I think
Yeah,
we're there. What was that? What-
I'd like to teach her a few things.
I bet you would.
It's ready for some surprises. This wasn't in your algorithm.
I bet you would. But in the news, there's a lot of these guys. So in leading roles, like I think it was half of XAI, the founders all are quitting, right? And then their safety, I don't know what they're called, but the guys that are supposed to do the safety testing, making sure these things are behaving. Those departments are being dwindled down to like one guy. Right? They start at like 10 people and they're like, they have either quit because nobody's listening to them or they've been pushed out.
Or they're going to their panic room
Yeah,
and then
it's like-
trying to put the horn on. Skynet's coming.
Yeah, they're trying to rationalize all the damage.
Well, they had an MIT video of one of their like mobile horse-looking robots. It's kind of like a cheetah.
Oh, yeah, I
and
saw
it
that.
started just hitting something or malfunctioning
yeah,
violently,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, whoa. Yeah, there's a Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
There's a couple,
John
there's
Connor
there's a couple
situation.
of Arnold Schwarzenegger ones, but
I'll be back.
the Boston Dynamics robot, the one that would stumble and fall on the stairs and all that stuff, that thing's doing backflips now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's smooth human-like movement. Its head looks like a little TV, right, like from the 70s or something.
Yeah,
but
little
that thing's
mini head.
aerodynamic, man. It's moving.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Is that part of it? The robotics part is the scary part. AI could just shut down all computers or something, but robotics
It's all
have
connected.
actual force. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all connected.
Oh.
It's interesting because it,
Now for something completely different.
The end
well,
of the
here's
world.
how it ties into humans. You guys hear about RFK? It was on Theo Vaughn's podcast. And
Tell me about that. Theo Von gets some of the best, juiciest stuff out of people.
Theo Vaughn's so unassuming. People let their guard down and let little secrets out.
Look at my
guess-
goatee. Yeah.
I guess RFK used to, as standard practice, go into bathrooms and snort cocaine off of toilet seats, which I think might explain this new food pyramid. So basically, you mix bacon grease and raw broccoli. That had to have been drafted in the White House bathroom.
Yeah.
Is that how he met Carol Hines? Or Cheryl
It might
Hines?
be.
Yeah. Excuse me, I have to sit down.
I'm a
Really
Kennedy.
healthy.
Yeah. Why is my left cheek numb?
See, AI's probably watching this and going, "This is why we have to confuse them with the fake tourists."
Keep them
like
going to all the wrong locations.
Yeah, we don't have to physically take them over. We'll just throw them a loophole. We'll be in Yellowstone looking for some fake tourist attraction, and then they shut all our computers down.
Probably why he has such a strong immune system. You need to expose your body to germs.
This is why he doesn't get sick.
That's right.
I don't know what bathrooms he was doing that at.
No, it's not that East Indian pharmacy that he's getting stuff from. It's got to be.
Yeah, maybe that's where all his alternative medicine is
That's right.
coming from. This was a huge controversial story this week.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if this is AI related or if he just blamed a staffer, but Trump released a monkey
Oh, yeah.
thing.
It was like 3 seconds at the end of the entire video. And it had Michelle and Barack Obama as monkeys, but everybody in it were animals, jungle animals.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't think AI has the human sensibilities yet.
I saw it and I was just like, okay, boomer, time for you to get in the casket. Because we're all so sick of this divisional crap. It's like, Come on.
He did.
Yeah.
call
We can do
Scott.
better. Oh no, we can't do better. The last guy was pooing his pants, and this guy's doing this. It's
yeah.
like
See,
what-
again,
world leaders.
AI's going to watch
Follow
all
Rome.
this.
The guy before that was
Forget it.
the guy before that was trying to get fake narratives of Russian collusion going through the deep state. Yeah, I mean it's just been a steady decline ever since Bush.
It's kind of like, how much more do we accept? I think we just keep accepting it all. Body parts being chopped into pieces. That's great. That's cool. Can I pay more for this out of my taxes?
Yeah.
That is good.
It's politics is a lot different than it was like 30 years ago.
It's really.
Is it really? That's it.
Just with more technology.
Yeah, I think there's some sunlight has come upon this
We're
because of
the
the technology.
same baboons we were 100 years ago. They just added a bunch of.
Oh, you
microchips to
racist!
it.
Oh, that is divisional racist.
Yeah.
You know we're 94% related to baboons.
Are we?
I saw that at Robert Sapolsky. He's a neuroscientist at Stanford. And we're 60% the same DNA as bananas because it's all the ancient raw DNA that codes for.
Yep.
We are
replicating.
microphone monkeys. I mean, come on.
We're total baboons.
What did that Virginia governor candidate say that made him lose the election about 5-6 years ago? Some kind of like mumbo jumbo.
Oh, I
That's
remember
racist.
something like
That
that. Yeah.
is-
Mumbo jumbo is not a good thing.
Well, it's weird how the left parses language because I didn't know things like gypped is like a gypsy slur. And I never knew that. It's just, it's weird
Indian
how they
giver.
micro slice down
How about this?
language.
Indian
and
giver.
How about
everything.
White Sox?
White Sox. Like that.
White Sox is a derogatory term of Polish people.
Oh, really?
You're out.
Okay,
You're
so
out.
there's a baseball team called,
The White Sox.
and
How
they
do we-
play at what park?
I don't know.
Kaminsky Park.
It's another racist thing.
Well, it's because the south end of Chicago is mostly Polish. Yeah.
Well, they should have that "Keep the Irish Out" sign. Just to
Well, I
follow
think
up
it's
on-
still there.
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah, the Latin Kings make sure that didn't go down.
That's good.
We do things a little different in the Midwest.
That's right.
A little bit more cheese.
That's right.
More cheese, more Irish signs.
When we have the folk fair, everybody stays in their lane. Yeah.
In my world, it would be perfectly all right to offend people. That's what humor is all about.
Well, you've heard of AI hallucinating? That's Steve hallucinating.
Well, now AI mocks humans. That's why they send them to fake attraction. They have a sense of humor too, I guess. It's a little scarier though.
We used to have great jokes, Polish jokes, all kind of
Oh,
different
yeah.
jokes.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Screwing light bulb jokes. Now everything's all delicate.
I thought
sensitive.
I grew up in a racially divided school system of both Germans and Poles.
Yeah, very diverse.
Yeah.
In Wisconsin.
And,
Germans and Poles apart.
oh, you're German. Oh, I know what church you go to.
I know what you're eating.
Yeah.
I showed my grandmother in Minnesota some pictures of me in basic training, and she goes, "Steve, are those darkies?"
Well, isn't she Somalian?
I think she missed her DEI training.
Yeah. I had a job interview with a company that on their hiring page said that we are 100% DEI, and they asked me. It was really good. He asked me all sorts of DEI questions and what I would support and what I didn't support, and I said I was fully for it because we need to hire more older people, and they're being excluded. And they're not.
That's a
represented.
protected class federally. Eh?
Yeah.
And he just went completely silent in the interview. Like he was just, that's not what we're referring to.
Yeah, racist old people. We need more of them.
Yeah, he just went completely. I was never going to work for the company. I just wanted
yeah.
to go through the process and see how far they'd take it.
Yeah, before they sliced you off.
I was done before he made it clear I was not making. I can't imagine the game they were making and how lame that's going to turn out.
It's so funny because these HR departments, they have to quote, make their quota of so many people they interview, and you know going in that you're just one of the bookmarks that are going in.
Yeah, they have to do it.
They have to do it, and it's so much fun to go in there and mess with them.
It is.
And they don't know how to take it because they think everybody in here is desiring this position.
Yeah.
And you're like going, they're like, well, what is it that you think is your greatest asset? I said, well, probably my $2 million property in Montana. Or are you not talking about that asset? You have a $2 million property in Montana?
You need a job.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that, to everybody, but doesn't everybody have that? I mean, you've been saving, right? You've been working for a while. And well, how much do you think this job pays? They're like,
You have to start doing internal warfare with this HR stuff. That's where all these corporations have got this sort of identity politics takeover. They go to these union-controlled Marxist universities.
Yeah.
They get into HR. They spread. That's what happened with this Budweiser thing. That's actually the next story we're going to talk about.
All over the place.
They took Bud Light. What was it, 2 years ago with Dylan Mulvaney?
yeah.
Turned Bud Light, which is the ultimate redneck beer, and they
Working man.
advertised it as trans activist who has all these crazy ass political quotes and all this demeaning shit she said and all this stuff, and they had it at the Super Bowl for Bud Light. And now Bud Light's been backtracking like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Just to give you an idea of how much of a market share they had in the light beer group, the next three competitors combined did not have the sales of light beer that they had. After the brainchild of hiring this woman that came up with the idea that we're going to get Dylan Mulvaney to do a commercial and we're going to put his mug on our can, it crashed down to where they were the fifth.
Yeah.
Fifth.
Yeah.
I mean,
Talk about a self-inflicted error for why would you take over dollar stores? And
I mean, I never heard of Modelo before until that happened.
That went up. I mean, I have a quick story. I was the senior producer on a release in the Marvel Avengers franchise, and the section I was working on was Black Panther.
Oh, yeah.
So I was never granted any press. Like, don't put him in front of the press and don't get him talking, right?
That is
right. So
nasty.
that, and I was fine with that. Like, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I just wanted to work, but I was fine with that. But after we launched, and after it was done, and after everything became a failure, and Marvel had given the license to another developer to do other things, not that particular thing, but they were going to do a Black Panther game. So I loosely followed it because it was in the press. And the producer that was on that project literally said to the press, "We're not going to hire or work with anybody that's not a person of color." And she said that right up front, and she said it in such a way like it's just perfectly normal. We're not going to hire anybody on our team that's not.
Which is
POC.
like a 19th century take.
Totally,
Yeah.
but they're just so out. You were talking about the HR and the DEI. They're so out of touch. They don't even see that it's racism and it's exclusionary.
And that's why
It doesn't
Darren
even
started
faze 'em.
White Wakanda.
White Wakanda.
But they really need a lot of help. That's why we need to make sure we don't get this voter ID thing, because everybody knows that those people don't know how to get an ID.
That's right. It's scary.
Thinking of Black Panther, though,
Yeah, talking about patronizing.
I really want to give a shout out to Eric July,
Oh, he's
good
fun.
friend of ours
Yeah.
and stuff. And he has an awesome, it really is an awesome comic series. Mm-hmm. And it is fantastic. I mean, the artwork is fantastic. The storyline is
Characters are
awesome.
great.
The characters are great.
Yeah.
And so on. And and the people are like, well, I saw him as black. Well, who cares? It's a good character.
What year is it again? It's 2026. Like nobody
Yeah.
cares anymore.
Nobody
We're so
cares.
tired of it. And a matter of fact, Pete, you can see the demographics moving away from these people, packing their cars, moving away, and quitting their jobs to get away from this, out of space, old world thinking.
Yeah.
You can switch the colors around all you want. It's the same behavior.
Oh, yeah.
And it's stupid. And it loses. Just like the advertising
Budweiser,
loses.
yeah.
People just don't. The more you don't pay attention to it, the better it is.
Well, it's one of those things. Michael Shermer, he does Skeptic Magazine. He had this, he's vaguely libertarian. He had this guy who wrote a book on wokeism.
Yeah.
And it's almost like this Puritan, they deify any theoretically marginalized group from the last few centuries to millennia.
Yeah.
They deify and they demonize, everyone who's been in any sort of power position historically, but it's on a new generation of people who weren't alive
Nobody was.
a millennia ago, have nothing to do with people from 1,000 years ago, and it's like an unfalsifiable like religion. They get like hypnotized by it.
Oh, they're totally hypnotized by it.
Yeah.
And you end up with 19th century. We're going to have a project and just none of this race or sex is going to be part of it.
You
And
can't
that's
be a part
just
of it
fine.
because you were born.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What year is it again?
Exactly.
Who
Yeah.
are you people?
Well, and it peaked, I think, in the 2010s. And all the other variables of Trump, that is one overall theme in that culture war. That's been like the main fuel of it, is the excesses of the leftist culture war
Yeah.
leading through the 2000s and 2010s. But
Crazy times.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Absolutely.
another interesting thing that happened this last week, did any of you guys see the Pam Bondi, Thomas Massey hearing over the Epstein files?
Little snippets.
Yeah, same here.
It's freaking crazy. So I guess Pam Bondi ended up releasing a bunch of victim names and redacting a bunch of co-conspirators of Epstein.
Yeah.
So they ended up where like dozens of victims were getting contacted because their names were released in the Epstein files.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And they only unredacted one of the co-conspirators after Thomas Massey brought it up.
Yeah.
they pulled out a bunch of names, right? I heard
Well,
that, and I heard
celebrities
that they had victims' names released, which should be lawsuits, right? There should be massive lawsuits.
Yep.
No, it's a sad state of affairs.
Unless they agreed to it. Unless, some of them came forward and said that they
Wanted to have
they
their
wanted.
name released. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, redact the suspects and release all the victims. I don't know if that's the most safe legal strategy.
If you really want to reduce the size and scope of the federal government, that would be a job that I would eliminate. I mean, what has she done? How much is she being paid? How many people has she prosecuted? What is she getting paid for?
she's Stasi. She's doing what she's told.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Who knows where her heart really is, if she even has one. She's just doing what she's told.
I mean, she's anti 2A. She's been that way since she was
Florida.
In Florida, yeah. And so there are a lot of things that are just.
I mean, eventually there's going to be a cracking point, and people are going to, when this stuff starts to get out and how sick it actually is, there's going to be a cracking point.
Seems like there's a lot of hairline cracks appearing.
Well, I'll tell you what. Even Bill Maher, I don't know if you saw that. He said he didn't know where he had to go to apologize to QAnon.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, the whole Pizzagate thing. The one weird one on the conspiratorial side is the cannibalism. Like they're digging in, like where is it? Are we going to find out in a couple of years that that's true? And that that's
would be crazy.
I mean,
where do you draw the line? Nothing shocking. Where do you draw the
yeah.
line?
Look at the amount of the thousands of missing people.
Oh,
especially children.
Children. It's hundreds of thousands of children
Yeah.
a year at a disturbing level. And what we're seeing is these people are talking about selective breeding, and they were planning on doing selective breeding. They were planning on doing genetic mutation. They had that facility in New Mexico built up for it. There's records of them talking about this. The thousands of missing children.
Well,
I mean,
what about
two
the
and two
blood
together.
thing? They keep taking hearsay. I haven't verified any of this.
Yeah, well, how can
Allegedly.
Allegedly, how can we
with
verify any of it?
baboon standards. They take blood from young people and like plasmaize it and then inject it into
Inject
these
it.
like
Older
billionaire
folks, yeah.
investors.
Right.
That's like what if that's tip of the iceberg, and we have all this human trafficking, and they're talking about alluding to cannibalist rituals and all these things.
Satanic rituals.
Yeah.
And they're openly in the open talking about the symbology and the behavior of Satanists. They are. Whatever you want to believe.
like Eyes Wide
they actually believe it.
All of Steve Hoffman's practices coming to light.
I heard they're shipping them all to that new amusement park in Tanzania.
It's very Bohemian Grove-esque.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that around San Francisco?
Bohemian Grove is about an hour and a half away in the Redwoods, and yes, there's a lot of symbology there. And if you go to their the Bohemian Club in San Francisco proper in the city, The symbology on that building is incredible. They have satanic symbology right in front of your face.
Oh, really?
The owls are all over the place. And the owl is a traditional symbol of darkness, right? Like, we get it confused. We think it's ravens and crows. Oh, that's the dark. No, the owl is their symbol.
It's like a Harry Potter.
What's the name of that not Tasmanian, but that satanic ritual in California that all the politicians supposedly attend?
I forget what they did at the
Democratic
Bohemian
Convention.
The other one.
Grove. I forget what the ritual was. Alex Jones had like a video of Bohemian Grove.
The celebration of care. It's at the Bohemian Grove. I had a friend who performed. He was a musician, like a jazz guitarist, and he performed at the Bohemian Grove. And he was well aware before he went in. He wasn't going in naive.
You have to give a blood signature or something?
No, they were cool with him going in. They didn't, as far as didn't check any background. He just said they were a bunch of freaks.
I want to check your ID.
He's like, I don't know what's going on here. They go off in their little cabanas. Is that the word? Cabana, whatever. They go off into these little zones and they're doing drugs. He was like, they're doing a bunch of drugs. And things are getting weird. But he was like, it was no weirder than like a Burning Man weird, is what he was saying.
What dopamine system do you have when you're a billionaire and you could just have 20 mansions and islands and live in Manhattan, the Bahamas, and you have to go to these weird ass Epstein Island things and Bohemian Grove and all these just weird, frivolous little ritual things.
That's why I like Elon Musk. His whole thing is money. Does not mean anything. It's accomplishments and so on. He's so laser focused on the next project and things like that. I don't think he even knows how much money he has.
Oh yeah, probably.
And of course, my favorite quote from him was that interview, and he was like, "They think they could bribe me with advertising."
Great. That was great.
Yeah,
that was really good.
I missed that.
I did really like
he
that.
He said, "F you."
Yeah.
F you.
Yeah.
If you think you can bribe me with advertising money, F you. And that was at the beginning when he had X. And Disney wanted to pull out hundreds of thousands of dollars of advertising. And he's like, his big thing. And the guy who was interviewing him, because this was the whole setup, was they were supposed to shame him and make him go to his knee. The guy who was interviewing him said, "You're saying what?" And the look of horror on his face of, "Oh crap, this is backfiring like you can't believe."
Like your HR interview.
Yeah, no, it was really solid.
You've got to see that clip on YouTube. It is beautiful.
But he's borderline too. Like, if we look at it from a symbology standpoint, his mother is all over the place doing satanic symbology stuff.
Oh, Elon Musk.
Yeah, and even
all
he
the
has
kids are
gear like
millionaires.
that. Yeah. Sorry.
What was that, Steve?
So we couldn't hear you.
All the kids are millionaires. All of our kids are millionaires.
Oh, yeah. Well, weren't they? They're South African, which was the most booming part of Africa. And I don't know the background of his dad, Elon Musk's dad.
He was wealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of weird, like Ghislaine Maxwell's parents. Her dad was like some huge business newspaper guy, and her mom's some like...
Did you see recent pictures of her?
No.
She has gained so much weight.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's like she, can't diddle, so now she's eating or something. It's crazy.
Well, she was trying to get a pardon.
I heard she said nothing. I mean, I didn't watch it. I heard she just took the fifth the whole time or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably lots of stress.
Got nothing to say about that.
Well, one other tie-in with Elon Musk is Neuralink. Talking about AI and robotics.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. It's already working for like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Where it's trying to...
It is.
I'm sorry, did you mention that?
Here, we'll get you a reservation at Neuralink.
There's been interesting results with certain people that don't have full control of their brain with that. And
I'm sitting right here.
I mean, it's kind of cool.
He invented an implant that goes into your brain also, didn't he?
That's
Yeah,
Neuralink.
I think it's part of Neuralink. They have drafted implants, and I think it can only go to your like outer cortical spots. It can't go deeply wet.
You're
into
using
your brain.
all these technical things like cortical.
Your cerebrum. That's as far as they can go in there.
Your scrotum.
They can also. They're also now able to read your dreams. So visualize your dreams with the computer. So they're attaching electrodes
Well, that's
to your brain,
Kaku.
and they're able to get a projection of what your dream is.
Michio Kaku had a Physics of the Future book where he talked about a study where they had someone think of the Mona Lisa, and they could scan it and kind of visualize it. It was real rough.
No, they're doing it now. They're actually doing it.
Oh no! If the government could read my dreams, I would be sent off to Happy Valley Farms.
or
Off to Alcatraz.
or at least to your minister's office. One of the two.
You could go to the Myrtle Beach tax farm.
There you go.
Of the libertarian wing of Guantanamo.
Yeah. But I mean,
Steve.
you think about it, is like they have like these AI prompts, right, that draw images. So imagine if they're creating a prompt from your dream and then running it through the Unreal Engine, right, like Unreal 5 point whatever, or 6 point whatever, and it just creates this world basically on your dream, and then you can go walk through it in VR. I mean, it's just, this stuff is entirely possible.
I will say the last 10 years, the advancement of VR, advancement of large language model AI,
it's
all these
nuts.
advancements with robotics, Neuralink, all of these other technologies.
All tying together.
It's going to be like we're Homo erectus, primitive Neanderthals,
Post-human is
and
now.
it's going to have a post-human
Post-human
cyborg
is
era.
now.
Alice in Wonderland and Over the Rainbow, all in one.
All in one. That's going to be a reality. I saw something else this week. Britney Spears
Oh, I love her.
sold her entire catalog,
Really?
and people were thinking she wasn't. She
right.
might not have been in her right mind.
Wow. How much did this go for?
I think it went about 100 or 200 million.
That's
for
pretty
all-
good.
That-
Like AI rights to that would be good too.
Yeah, well, yeah. Who knows? It was to some off company, but everyone was kind of questioning her judgment. She did right after she shaved her head and went on Instagram butt naked and just
Again?
started dancing with two swords.
Again, she shaved her head.
Yeah, I
you
think
sure?
everything's fine.
Aw,
I love those performances with the knives, and the facial look is just.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, it looks very stable.
I've been more of a fan now. that
She might be a genius in disguise, though, at getting rid of the catalog, because AI is going to be. If somebody wants to reproduce it, they could probably have their own,
AI's
LL,
destroyed
LLA to get make it.
Yeah. The amount of skill that goes into composing and whole careers built on that, and it's so consistent in the pattern of harmony and melody and rhythm and tone and everything. It's such a clear formula that AI has just totally annihilated the music industry.
The music industry is just trying to figure it out. Right now.
I forget his name, Rick Beato. He has like a classic rock channel. He showed a fake album with a fake band, with a fake album cover with fake people, with fake music that was way up on like Spotify, and no one knew.
No one knew. There was a country hit that was perfect. I listened to it, and you would not even notice the difference. It fit the genre. It fit everything.
It's
kind of crazy. Like I created all these Excel sheets to model small businesses I'm investigating, right? And I had all these just points that I could constantly update, like how much money down, how much the loan would be, how much your income would be. And the other day I was just sitting with my phone, and I had this business I was looking at. It was like, I don't know, dry cleaning, right, in Charleston. And I took a photo with my phone, and then I asked my phone to do the exact same thing. I asked Gemini to do the exact same thing. Within 30 seconds, it sped out all the same information that it would take me, 20 minutes to type in and to think about. It had done it.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Like, I was like, everything I did, it was redundant. It was completely over with.
Oh, yeah. Well, when we just did legislative affairs, I spent the last month, I wanted to create some mathematical model. It's like a advanced PhD applied mathematician.
Yeah.
I created a whole like 50 variable probability model on how to track legislation, and it does it automatically, and I can just post pictures.
It does it automatically, and you don't even have to talk clearly. Like, I was stumbling all over the place, and my words didn't make sense. I'm like, this is not going to do this. And it did it perfectly. I'm like, with an English accent. English woman's accent.
That's why I chose for mine too.
Yeah, everybody chooses the English woman.
To your mother country.
I'm mad because they don't have the Australian woman anymore. And that's
but when
why
they
I-
say no, it's not good. It just sounds terrible.
Oh,
Go with the English woman's much better.
oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I've made a career of stumbling all over the place. Not a bad thing.
And this is from the man who cries that they're getting rid of his gummies.
That's not right.
Oh, my head's going to
Hey,
explode.
Steve, I've got something for you, and I'm early researching it. It's called KNNA, and it's a South African, I think it might be a root, but they're making drinks out of it, and it's an empathogen and intactogen, which makes you more social, okay, and outward going. And I
the
got this
libertarian
drink
party
of it
means it.
last night. I'll bring it in next week.
Yeah.
And it was really pleasant, but I just was talking my butt off with this stuff.
I'll take two.
I mean, the female population is in danger when Steve's around anyway. With that, oh
Yeah,
my
he's the
God.
lady.
Yeah,
Ladies'
this
man.
thing.
Yeah.
They're marketing as it as like some sort of calming thing.
Here's
It
Hoffman.
wasn't calm. And you could blend it with anything. You could put it in your coffee and the whole thing. And it's got all these other mushroom adaptogens in it.
Holy cow.
It's like there ought to be a law. Oh wait.
Well, talking about the other languages, did any of you guys watch the halftime show that was in all Spanish?
I actually stepped outside and had a cigar during that time. I had such a busy day on that day. I was exhausted. We went up, my buddy and I went up to Jacksonville, North Carolina to, the old stomping grounds, the Marine Corps base up there. And we had to pick some stuff up and bring it back down. So it's like 3 hours up and do all the stuff, 3 hours back. I at least got to have an hour's sleep. He didn't get to because he had some other things he had to do. Then we went over to his son's house. He and his lady hosted the Super Bowl for us. His son thought that we weren't going to show up because his dad said something to him, and I said it was a joke about the halftime. And he goes, no, but we want to watch that. We want to see that. And I said, go ahead, see it. We don't care. I said, your dad's probably going to fall asleep. I'm going to have a cigar because I need something to keep me awake for the second half. And that's exactly what happened. Tim fell asleep. I was outside, smoking a cigar. I didn't see the alternative halftime or anything like that.
That's the beauty of how this was set up because on the main halftime show, you had Puerto Rican flag, America doesn't exist, America's just all of the Americas with not one word of English and no white people involved in any way. And then on the alternative, you had Kid Rock, like full mullet, jean short style, singing "Ba with the Ba," like white trash Super Bowl version.
The thing is,
Who had the most viewers?
Super Bowl one.
well, Super Bowl did, but
had the
they got
carryover.
their impact was so low. They had out of 100% of the viewers who were watching the Super Bowl, 25% completely tuned out. Okay. So they're cigar smokers like me. The other 46% went to alternative. Now, not necessarily to Kid Rock, but they had alternative because some people were like me. My thing, I never watched the halftime thing. I always tuned in to Animal Planet.
Oh, nice.
Because they have the Puppy Bowl.
Oh, Puppy Bowl.
And those things were fantastic.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I heard about this, and my daughter was really excited about it, and I just don't care. I just really don't care. Like I didn't even bother with it.
I think whenever she got fired from Bud Light, they must have fired her at the Super Bowl.
Well, here's my theory. The NFL thought, okay, we've captured 1,000% of the white and black male viewers of America that watch NFL football. But we want more.
Yeah, let's throw them a curveball.
So we're going to see if we can get South America and China and all these other things. And the only way we can do that is to trash the core people that we have and completely abandon them.
That was the Bud Light strategy.
Yeah, I know. And our other podcasts, Tripp has issues, or Tripp and Graham have issues. We talked about how insane it is for corporations and businesses and organizations to throw away popularity and throw away profits in order to put forth some sort of social messaging. It's like suicide.
But was it? I didn't watch it. Was it blatant social
Oh
messaging?
my God! It was
because
blatant.
I'm all for celebrating other cultures. I think that's great. I think that's what this
Well,
country is.
The
but
lyrics,
is this,
the lyrics to a song, stick it in, or something like
There's
that.
sexual stuff, but every word was in Spanish.
okay.
It was a total Latin American nationalist. It
Was it
crazy.
nationalist, though?
It
But-
was
or
because
is
they
that-
said
are we being
America.
sensitive?
But even some of the Hispanics couldn't understand it.
Yeah, well, and it was saying America isn't the United States. In the United States' largest sports event, they had total Spanish saying flags of all Latin American countries saying it's not America here, the whole of the Americas continent, which we're referred to as American in Japan and China.
Yeah,
and
but we're North
the United
America,
States
but
of America.
whatever.
But it's that plus he had political messaging on a football at the end about come together, whatever. We're all Americans. A political message.
Yeah.
It was absolute madness. And Megyn Kelly came out and said, 30 to 40 million Americans speak Spanish, and 310 million don't. And there were not even subtitles. You could not understand a word.
Yeah.
Well, next
Sorry.
year, I want my people to get represented and just have it in German, completely.
Have Bull Viking German style.
I tuned out of the whole thing. I think it was the mushrooms.
I mean, they should be singing Frank Zappa's "Fick me, das miserable Horizon," which would, if anybody could speak German and understand it, they would understand how disgusting that little line was I just sang.
On the German theme, and ironically, I watched Atomic Blonde instead of the Super Bowl.
I love Atomic Blonde.
It was really, really good.
Yeah.
I was surprised. And it is in Eastern Germany and Western Germany and music from that period. And I crossed over Checkpoint Charlie in that time frame in 85.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was pretty cool.
Before
Speaking
the
of
wall
German-
came down.
That's what I decided to
Yeah.
do for Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. Yeah, apparently, of the New England Patriots, are they just gone now? Now that Belichick and Tom Brady left,
Well,
it's
I
just
mean,
a shell.
I was very impressed with the young people that they had playing, but they just the whole out of the two conferences, the American Conference just didn't have the absolutely overdrive teams that the NFC had. I mean, the NFC that was just a war. You had huge, great teams.
So the HR department now is running the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Sunlight and Super Bowl.
Sounds like it.
Or a really deranged marketing person that has the ear of the current, but probably is going to be former commissioner of the NFL. I think the NFL is going to have some lawsuits from their advertisers.
Really?
For what this covered.
I don't know. I get
You pay $8 million for a 1 minute commercial, and you find out that over half of the audience tuned out. Yeah,
out.
I think I'd
Well,
be a little disgusted.
nothing controversial here or anything. We've talked about racism. We might as well have sexism. Why are we watching a bunch of men in tights chasing balls? I'd rather watch women on myself. Honestly, they're more graceful. They're
there was
prettier.
volleyball
It's
at the gun show.
Volleyball
We almost went over there.
Freaking great.
They had their ass paint on.
That's just me. That's just me. And I like them when they play softball. The women kick butt. It's so much more entertaining.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd much
sports-
rather watch women.
They have a theory. My dad's into sports betting. I've never really followed sports.
Yeah.
But they had a theory that it was a war culture entity that it kind of transferred in the late 19th century into
I think
battle.
I think American football's the closest thing to gladiatorial sports that we have right now that's popular.
I agree.
that might be
Well-
something a century from now with the CTE and everything.
Yeah.
It'll be one of those things that'll they'll look back like it's gladiator style.
All these wrestling variants, though, are pretty gladiatorial and pretty brutal.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I mean, that's
or MMA and
yeah.
stuff.
Look
all
at
that.
the increase MMA over the last 20 years. as a full contact grappling, kickboxing,
Yeah.
striking sport,
No holds barred.
it's probably one of the most popular sports in the U.S. now.
I think so. Yeah.
It's probably less damage than football.
Even the women's version of it is super popular.
Yeah,
And-
but
and-
could you imagine how dangerous that would be if they would allow trans to get into the women's MMA?
Oh, that would be a bloodbath.
Oh,
I mean, I just like, why don't they just have their own event?
Well, I think
stick
that's
with
part of
that.
the
And like
opposition.
the trans people I know, they're like, I want my own event. I don't
Well,
want to
that-
be.
I
I don't
agree
want to be
with them.
blended.
I think the
in.
bird's
I don't
eye
have
view
anything-
is
yeah.
that you're going to have their own leagues.
Because
They-
people would like that. You guys want to go see the midgets do their thing. It's like we'd watch the trans do their thing. It'd probably be just as popular, if not more.
that's right.
Well, and
and
that's
if you are interested in watching midget entertainment and things like that, we do go over to Tripp Has Issues. Next week, we've got an interview with Don Emery, and he will be talking about his midget events and also his new lounge, Visions. Which
Is
is
this a new
absolutely
stripper
fantastic.
slash
no,
midget
no,
owner?
no. It is to the left of the Masters Club, but it's completely
Totally
family.
unrelated.
Yeah, totally unrelated. It's family entertainment. It's high end.
with the midget wrestling?
No. That's not there. That's at his other. He's got several other businesses and
We
so
keep
on.
different
so.
districts.
Yeah.
with these.
Yeah, it's not. He's got biker bars. He's got all sorts of things. But no, Visions is a upscale lounge open on Fridays and Saturday nights only. Has a dress code. Has excellent floor. I am of old school Myrtle Beach. I am a real big fan of the chairman of the board, and I used to go as a kid. I'd go up. Kid, I was in college, but I would go and watch the chairman of the board at the After Deck.
What is that?
The After Deck.
Chairman of the board?
Chairman of the board's a music group, and known for beach music, and give me just a little more time. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
but I would be there so often when I was on vacation that General Johnson actually recognized me and would point me out at the concerts. But anyway, he's long gone. But the band is still kicking, and they're going to be featured out at this place too. So
Oh, that's cool. One thing to close it out is, if we haven't talked about enough controversial things this episode,
Oh, yeah, really.
I thought we'd bring up Israel.
Oh, that's a great.
There were two interesting things that happened this week. So, do you remember Carrie Prejean? She was Trump's. What was his runway thing? He was running, or Miss America.
yeah,
Way back, she made some comment. It might have been like a gay marriage comment or something. It was controversial, but Trump defended her, and they've been friends. And he put her on a American Religious Liberty Commission board thing.
okay.
And she went into a full-throated defense of Candace Owens and some of her alternative revisionist theories. And I guess the president of the appointed Trump president of this Religious Liberty Commission immediately threw her out.
Yeah.
And at the same time, a funny counter story to that related to Israel. In New Jersey, there was a Democrat congressional candidate who's the incumbent. And he made a vague comment alluding to maybe we shouldn't have just total unrestrained support to Israel. And AIPAC went totally nuts and scorched the guy. And his replacement, Annalila Mejia, is a AOC Bernie Sanders hardcore anti-Israel. It's all genocide candidate who replaced him as the
But so it just got
Okay,
even worse.
this is like the enemy of my enemy is not necessarily my friend. You got to
Good example of unintended consequence.
Yeah,
exactly.
AIPAC really stepped on a rake on that one.
That's right.
Considering we're monkeys,
Yeah,
Right.
or primates.
primates, we're primates.
94% baboon.
And it's hard for us to get past that. But if we just concentrate on the behavior, if you go around killing people and killing children, that's wrong. We don't care where you are, like your skin tone or any of that. We just go, that's wrong. I mean,
It's the 21st century. You can't
how
do
do we
stuff
get
like
there?
that and
How
not
do we-
have it reported on and have it all over the media and
that's
TikTok
right.
and everything
Yeah.
else. It's just there's no way to stop that. And it's funny because
So
October
we've got to
7th
just break it down into race, religion, and all this
Well,
other
yeah, I
nonsense,
guess.
not the behavior itself.
Well, it's funny because October 7th gave Israel the most leverage they've probably ever had
Yeah.
in 60 years. And they went so buck wild in Gaza, the amount of tons of infrastructure and tens of,
Oh, dude,
was
I've
it
seen the pictures.
60,000?
It's absolutely horrific.
It's actually kind of tilted the whole world probably against Israel to the most it's been since Israel's founding.
booed at
But
the
now we're
Olympics.
going to rebuild it. It's going to be beautiful. We've got
Gaza Hotel.
we've got people
Trump
from
Tower.
over 13 countries going to be going in and making it absolutely beautiful.
Surprise impersonations. This has to be a new part of the show.
I hope they have pink flamingos.
We're going to bring you the pain. Which is what Israel did. But I just thought that was one of the unintentionally funniest stories of this last week.
Oh my gosh,
Is
yeah.
they went scorched earth on the guy who made a really mild, frivolous comment.
Yeah.
Very marginal.
just
comment.
kind of dipping his toe in the. Maybe this isn't right.
Maybe we should just totally without any questions.
Yeah.
And they just went totally scorched earth on him. And now they have like a Bernie Sanders AOC socialist anti-Israel activist who's now that narrowly won. Over him.
This is part of the argument that I have, and the proof in the pudding, with these two-party system people that just absolutely glom onto it. As a matter of fact, at the gun show, one of them was a good friend of mine, was just absolutely screaming at me about this because they just can't believe that the independents and libertarians have any power and any say what's going. If you aren't with us, that means that the other side is going to win.
Tribal baboons.
Not necessarily. We might just sit home and sit on our hands and let you guys, sort it out yourselves.
Well, at the gun show, they've done it themselves. The two Republican groups fist fight each other and got kicked out.
Yeah, but again, they still don't get it. It's not that if you don't vote for us, the bad side's going to win. We don't see it that way. We see it as if we see both of them are bad side, we've got none of the above. We're going to sit at home and you guys figure it out. Yeah. You guys, you both have been screwing it up for all these years, and we have to clean up your mess
and work within your window.
Yeah.
That's probably why the largest voting bloc in America today are the independents.
Yeah.
Right.
And the no voters.
Yeah.
Well, and that's funny because that's in the whole entire liberty movement, the overall movement, including all groups and wings of it. I've never voted. I'm active in the Libertarian Party, and I've never voted for a presidential candidate.
Yeah.
And we do activism, and we get attention for certain issues.
I have, just for the fact that I just want to see if we can bump up the third party, numbers a little bit.
I do that too.
Because,
I vote Libertarian.
Yeah,
just to do it.
That's the thing, though. All of it is the leverage of things like the LP is that we can withdraw.
Yeah.
And if you don't treat us like an interest group, just like all these other ones, and you don't start bending,
You'll reap the rewards of that.
Yeah.
But I find it doesn't matter which side of the duopoly, they always seem to treat me like I'm just so close to joining them. Like if I could just give you another internet link, you'd be with us because you're just so close. And it's like I'm never close to you. I'm like repulsed by you every single time. I feel like it's a cult.
Well, the most repulsive thing I've ever heard of is the Democrats that say, don't vote blue no matter who.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
like,
pure
wow, that is so, I could never
Well, that's how
join
people like
that.
Nancy Pelosi and Hillary Clinton have a total stranglehold on the party.
But the right does it too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
both do.
Vote
They're
red or
bold
you're-
baboons.
Vote red or you're dead or something
You
like
really
that.
should
Yeah.
support Lindsey Graham on this. Like, no, I never will.
Well,
How
that's
about
that's the
Perfect
other
example.
thing. I have been going up and down and talking about the possibility of really having a strong candidate for Lindsey Graham's seat through the Libertarian Party.
Yeah,
and you talk to the Republicans, and they all want to get rid of Lindsey Graham. They all want to get majority of them, but they're not going to because he's got too much money, and he's going to have Trump's endorsement. And the normies that are sitting at home that go to the polls and pull the red lever are going to put him in.
Yeah.
And in their primary. So the guy that you don't want is going to be in the general election. Why don't you put in somebody that has all of the things that you like and is completely against the guy that you don't like his positions on those. Why don't you vote for him? Well, they're not Republican.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pure.
Yeah,
tribal
if I do
cult.
that, then the Democrats will win.
Where are the Democrats in this state? Not even close enough to count in this election.
Exactly. So if they
it's
would,
stupid.
if they really wanted to change, they would vote for that alternative candidate in the general election. But they won't because they're so brainwashed. Just like the blue side, the red side is so brainwashed.
Yeah.
And they're so afraid. They're driven by fear, just like the people on the blue side. The only people who have balls and don't have any fear are, well, us guys standing around this table.
To demonstrate that is like, look how fearful they are regarding this Epstein thing. Nobody is being held accountable because they're so afraid of their own team. Their
Trump
own
just did it
team
with
that
Massey.
we're going to allow this immoral behavior, disgusting immoral behavior
Yeah.
that nobody goes to jail for.
Pam Bondi just started saying slogans at Thomas Massey. Oh, you just have Trump derangement syndrome. You're like a Democrat.
Yeah.
Even though he votes Republican 90+% of the time.
Exactly.
Is one of the most conservative members of the entire Congress.
When you do the same thing over and over and over again, don't be surprised when nothing changes.
Yeah. Well, that's the monopoly power they have. Lindsey Graham is he's like the Nancy Pelosi of the right.
Oh,
he
yeah.
just never leaves. He's always in power. He just votes completely against party principles every single time. He's a total warmonger, total neocon.
Whatever the closest special interest is to him at the time is the way he's going to swing. And right now, the closest special interest to him is Boeing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. Chris Christie was just on Bill Maher.
Yeah.
And he had a comment about, in private, when I'm on these TV shows, people go like, oh, yeah, Trump's all over the place. We don't support him, but we just have to say stuff on TV. And then they'll go on, support him, and then come back and talk to him after about, oh, I didn't mean any of that, but I have to do that. And he said, Bill Maher said, list one person. He said, okay, I'll name one, Lindsey Graham.
Yep.
He does whatever gets him support in the moment.
Yep.
And he's a total crooked shift. He's like House of Cards.
Yeah.
Worse.
Yeah,
And that was
knew the
that,
truth.
I mean, talk about naming low hanging fruit.
yeah, and who knows what Chris Christie is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fruit was the appropriate word.
Surprised that wasn't in the Epstein files.
That's right.
Lindsey Graham's tryst.
So politically incorrect, we might as well say the people are retarded.
Oh, this is part of the great O show.
The people are retarded.
Democracy is government by the people, but unfortunately the people are retarded. Who is that guy, the Hindu?
Osho. He talks
Osho.
It's really slow. The people are retarded. You see.
Well, that's part of culture.
Now let me go back to my 7-Eleven. You racist bugger.
No, he didn't have a 7-Eleven. He had a fleet of Rolls Royces that were pink.
Oh, yeah.
But every 7-Eleven owner I know has the same thing. Yeah,
Average owner.
yeah, that's right.
Fleet of them,
That one final thing as we're coming in close on an hour, what Steve was talking about earlier, open speech, freedom of speech, cultural freedom of speech, not just legal. The whole Trump phenomenon has pushed back against a lot of this wokeism. They have microaggression, language is violence, all of these twisting of human thought and language. And they use the private sector now, the left, with like this HR stuff or these what ads they push or who they shadow ban
Who
or
they
who they
hire.
deplatform.
Yeah.
People can't get bank accounts and all this other stuff. I think it's had a total backlash. And you can already tell from 10 years ago how much more open people are to discussing taboo issues or discussing things without restraint. When Elon Musk took over Twitter,
Yeah.
it was a big opening.
A lot of it could be they died of COVID.
It might be. If you wear your mask in a car alone, does it increase your likelihood of dying of COVID? I see a lot of lefties do that.
A lot of those people perished in the virus.
Weak
purge.
immune system.
It's very easy to spot the low IQ people in today.
Hey,
And
I'm
they're
sitting
wearing a
right
mask.
here.
Yeah.
Just if they're wearing a mask alone in
have you
their
ever
car.
said to them, or I have before, are you okay? Are you still sick? Because I don't want to be near you. Did you ever do that to them with wearing the mask? Are you okay in there?
You have amnesia from the last three boosters.
Shouldn't have left your house if you're not feeling well.
Do you need a Tic Tac?
Think how all the breathing restrictions it caused might have stopped oxygen.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good wrap up. It's about 60 seconds from an hour. This was a fun one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we talked about a lot
A little
of
disturbing
fun
today.
taboo issues. I love it.
Breaking all the rules.
All right. Well, that wraps it up for Microphone Monkeys. Tune in next week for some more fun at the Monkey Barrel. And if you want to, and you're in the area in Surfside, come on in, join us for the after party at the Monkey Barrel at the Forum in Surfside. And I just want everybody to go ahead and visit libertycrackmedia.com and get more information. Say goodbye, everybody. Bye.
No taxes to meet, free to speak and free to trade. Markets have no need for aid. Hey, hey, we're the microphone monkeys. People say we're anarchist flunkies, but we're too busy being free. Hey, hey, we're the microphone monkeys. No